Hey everyone, this is BRAINWAVEZ, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create variation in your bases using Rift. This whole project file that I'm using in here is available right now on my Patreon, so if you're interested in getting that, go ahead and check the link in the description. This is what we're working with today. Cool. So to create variation in your bases, specifically in your drop using Rift, it's actually pretty simple. All that I did was just basically duplicate every base hit that I have in here, every patch. And I created a group and I made two chains. The first one is just a dry signal, and the second one has Rift on it and a EQ just cutting the low end. This is not strictly necessary, but I kind of want to have both the dry signal of the sub and also have another chain with Rift on it. So first sound is this patch. What I did is on the second 4 bars of this drop, I put Rift on it and I started playing with the positive distortion type and the negative distortion type, and started choosing in between different modes. For these ones I go with Redux on the first one, and the second one with Tone. I just started messing with the levels of both of them. And something really interesting that Rift has is like this multi-band thingy that you can select, where you want the effect or the distortion to happen basically. And so that helps a ton to create like cool textures and stuff. If I move this around, or if I put this down, I get different textures. Then I put a filter in here. I play with all of these knobs. I'm very new to Rift, so I'm just basically tweaking knobs and seeing what is sounding good, not necessarily knowing what I'm going for. But this sounding kind of good. This is only the pre-filter distortion. It's helping a ton. Cut off. And it also has a little bit of feedback in here. And I think I just hit the random button in here, and this curve kind of came up and it sounded good. And I just modulate that into the blend, which basically is it just blends the positive and negative distortion. Something that could be nice is just modulating the cutoff with this curve. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. More like a wonky type of bass. So yeah, you can see that just by playing around you can get a ton of cool stuff. You can actually just hit the random button and then you will get like a lot of different results. That's something that I've been doing, and I've been, pretty surprised at what type of sound sometimes just come up with by hitting the random button. And after I done that, I kind of duplicated the same Rift patch, but I just created variations of it for every sound. So first sound is sounding like this, then the variation is this one, then we have this, which is also a vital preset that I created. Then I did the same stuff. I kind of just dragged and dropped this same rack, but I tweaked the Rift patch. the curve is different, but I'm still modulating the blend. The distortion types are different. This is different, so yeah, I got that sound, which is pretty cool. I can go ahead and tweak it more. I could do the same thing with the cutoff, see how it sounds. That's kind of nice. So yeah, just right now I'm just creating new sounds just from messing a little bit with Rift, so it's pretty cool. Now that one, the variation is this one, more like gritty. Pretty sure that for this one I just went with randomizing the curve and randomizing everything without the filter, with the filter, without the feedback. Feedback is not doing that much, it's turned off actually, almost. And then this one's you can see that I'm playing again with this multiband. Here I choose noise, jitter, and redux sample rate. Just making it grittier. 4 stages of distortion. And this one, that's the modified one, this is the original. And you can see this is looking a little bit different. This is more focused on like the mids. This filtering here kind of sounds good without the filter as well, but it sounds more different than the original with the filter on. So, and yeah, that's how I went with creating like variations for these patches. It didn't take me long, to be honest, and I think it's sounding good, it's sounding decent just for the amount of time that it took me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. As I said, this whole project file with the presets and everything is available on my Patreon, so go ahead and check that out, and I hope I see you around.